Alright guys, Nurse Nicole here, checking in for a vlog after, ooh, look at that sun, hello, need a little tan, checking in after a night shift. So I've been vlogging on my way to work and decided I would vlog a little on my way home from work today, because last night I went in, tonight when I go in tonight, after I go home and sleep today, it will be my last day of orientation at this new job, and then I'm flying solo. So I go in last night, and lo and behold, we've already got people calling in, and one of the comments that was made was, they can just pull Nicole and put her in my spot. Now that did not happen, because they had found someone to come in and work, but that kind of thinking drives me insane. Like, I just don't get it. I will never get it. Why people do not feel that they need to go to work. I mean, maybe there's some secret club I'm not a part of, but I kind of feel like when you have a job, you go there and you do your job and then you get paid for it. But, you know, I'm old school, right? 43, and I'm old school. I am an old school nurse though. So last night I worked the rehab unit, what they consider a rehab unit, and I was expecting hips and knees and people my age who had went in and just needed strengthening before going home. And honestly, that rehab unit is just an extension of extended care prior to long-term placement. So it was the exact same thing upstairs that it was downstairs, and I'm not complaining because it was familiar. But I finally had someone at this establishment that understood that when you're a new nurse, you should not be thrown on the cart right away, and there should be some explaining of things. So I learned quite a bit from this lady that I trained with last night, and she was very nice. I enjoyed having her be my preceptor. It gave me a whole different outlook on being there, and that was a good thing, because I was really getting frustrated with the training process, not the job, because the job I've got. Like I said in one of my other vlogs, I trust my nursing judgment and feel like I would be just fine. But someone who does not have the same thought process I do would probably think that they would not be able to handle a job where they're just thrown in all willy-nilly like that. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about in this vlog, I don't know why I keep saying blog, I'm not writing anything down. This is a vlog, is just touch on the actual training. Oh, there's that sun from behind again that I'm very fond of. When you are an established nurse and you have a new nurse coming in, you have to remember to go over the things like how to order meds and who to call in the case of this happening, and who to call in case this happens. And those types of things are very important, because once you've done a med pass, the med pass itself is pretty much going to be the same no matter where you go. That's not going to change, other than the patients are going to change and the meds are going to change. But you pull the pills out, you verify, and you go give those meds to that person. That's not going to be very different. Sorry you guys get to look at the back of my head a little bit, but I am trying to drive home. So that's not going to be very different no matter where you're working. So focus on the things that these new people are not gonna know, like where to get the forms that they're gonna need and what to do. Okay, so one of the things that is pretty standard when you're reordering meds, you take the sticker off the med and you put it on a sheet and you fax it to your pharmacy, right? So what do you do if you don't know where to get that, or if you don't know what pharmacy you use and you don't know what number to fax it to? Because even though most faxes coincide with the pharmacy that you use, and they're auto-programmed for button number 1 to be the pharmacy. We all know that, but I have worked at places where you had to actually punch in the number to dial the pharmacy. So it would be nice if established nurses who are training would remember that new nurses need that information. Also, it was end of the month changeover, so we had to do new Mars and TARS. Well, I went from an all electronic system to a complete paper system again, and I have not been complete paper in, I think 4 years was the last time, 4 years ago was the last time I worked somewhere where they were all paper. Well, they weren't even all paper. The Mars were paper, but all your charting was done on the computer. So, last night I got to see that process and see how it went, and the person who was training me admitted that she was not 100% sure of the process, and so she went and got somebody else who was also generous and did not mind explaining the process to us, came in and actually showed us. And that's one of the things that I keep harping on each and every vlog, is embracing your new employees and your new coworkers and allowing them to feel like a part of the team instead of like a nuisance. That is a huge pet peeve of mine. Even the morning nurses who came in today to take over the carts were very receptive that I was a new nurse, and very just, you know, walking in and saying good morning means a lot to a night nurse when we've been there all night and we're trying to wrap up and go home. Same as it does with you day nurses. If any of you day nurses happen to stumble by, I was a day nurse for a long time, and I always made sure I told my night nurse, you know, hey, thanks for everything you do, have a great night. So the reception today was much better than it has been the last couple of days. So again, tonight will be my last night in orientation, and then it will be me going solo like I do so well. And I'm waiting for some nurses to find this vlog and start commenting on some of the things that are pet peeves of theirs. I want to be able to talk to you guys about things that bother you as well as things that bother me, because I don't want my vlogs to come off like I'm complaining all the time. What my intention is to bring to light some of the things that I see that need to be improved on, and bring it to the attention of other nurses who may stumble across my vlog, so that we can spread that and make nursing a little less chaotic, you know, a little less hateful, a little less stressful than the normal that it should be. And just, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm so tired. I don't even have the words right now. Last night was just extremely different than the other few nights that I've been there. And so I was really happy and didn't want to miss vlogging this and explaining that on the way home. The lady who was there last night with me is going to be there again tonight. I won't be with her. I'll be on a different unit. But because with the place that I'm working, you do your unit that you're going to be assigned to, you do 2 nights, and then you do 1 night at each additional unit, so that if ever you have to get pulled or you want to pick up extra days or something, you have that option because you've had that exposure to the other units. So anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one. I may tie it together with another one later on if I get up later and vlog, because I don't have to go into work until late tonight. I'm staying over tomorrow and doing fire safety and some stuff like that. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. A considerable change in the way that I was treated last night by a different unit, and which is kind of scary to me, but it is what it is. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and I will more than likely vlog on my way to work tonight and add that to this one, so it's one long one. So have a great day, and peace and palm love.